a legitimate knockout puncher at 147 pounds.
A year and a half ago, welterweight champion Felix Tito Trinidad walked into Madison Square Garden to finally bring his career out of the shadows. Despite 14 previous title defenses, it wasn't until February 1999 that Trinidad was first face-to-face with a marquee opponent. That's when Felix took on Olympic gold medalist and longtime pound-for-pound king, Pernell Whitaker.
That was a difficult fight because of Pernell Whitaker's style. He does a lot of bending and moving around. That's one of his hallmarks.
He's been having so much trouble with Whitaker, and yet he's maintained his poise.
I did learn something, to take things more calmly, not to get frustrated in the ring. I like to go for the knockout, but I can't win by decision. The most important thing is not to make any rash decisions.
The resounding victory gave Trinidad leverage to pressure a second Olympic gold medalist into the ring, Oscar De La Hoya. The long-anticipated super fight to superstardom was bigger than just unifying the welterweight division, and the pressure of this career-defining moment made Trinidad uneasy.
The most anticipated non-heavyweight showdown of this decade.
If you're nervous, it doesn't mean you're afraid. You're nervous because you don't want to disappoint the fans. You want to do well with all the attention you're getting.
The lessons of patience Trinidad had learned from the Whitaker bout backfired here, and Oscar took advantage.
Outclass is too big a word for what's happening here, but it's verging on that.
Oscar De La Hoya always had his hands in front. My fight against him was harder because he moves around a lot. I was chasing him, and it was difficult because my hand almost couldn't reach.
But then, De La Hoya sat on his lead, and Trinidad desperately played catch-up.
He's got to win round 12 to at least pull out a draw.
Felix eked out an upset win, a disputed decision, while the lackluster fight frustrated all its massive expectations.
Some people have said that maybe it wasn't the fight of the millennium, because it wasn't a good fight, but I don't agree. Maybe Oscar thinks that, but I was there to fight.
With the victory, Tito was king of the welterweights and a bigger hero than ever in Puerto Rico. When terms for a rematch with De La Hoya collapsed, Trinidad targeted yet another American Olympic gold medalist.
Once he beat De La Hoya, we got the opportunity to go up in weight. The door was opened. That was David Reed. A lot of people thought this fight would stop Tito.
Adjusting to an added 7 pounds, combined with another slow start to create a near disaster.
He was lucky. He hit me and I went down. People said I was a little slow in the early rounds. I didn't see it that way. I tried to keep my rhythm. He landed a good hit, but it cost him in the end.
For the second fight in a row, Trinidad needed a gutty second-half comeback to win. The new title further enhanced the Latino hero's delayed star status.
3 gold medals! 3 gold medals!
I've had 37 fights, undefeated, 30 knockouts. I've beaten 3 gold medalists. I have fought against 6 mandatory #1 challengers during my career. I've beaten them all. Tito can be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Pernell Whitaker, Oscar De La Hoya, David Reed, they were great boxers. Beating them makes me very proud, for myself and also for Puerto Rico. When my career is done, it will be there, recorded in history.
Tito Trinidad's road to glory opened up much later than he had planned. But by tarnishing 3 gold medalists in 13 months, he has carved out a spot on center stage and now looks to state his case as best pound for pound.